I will take myself on a walk today.
Welcome to Mother Goose and Friends. I'm Joanne.
And I'm Sharon. Let's take a peek in our basket and see what we have today. Star.
Oh, we've been doing shapes. That's a new shape this week. I wonder if they're talking some more about shapes.
And then we've got some crayons too. So maybe we're going to do some sort of a coloring project. Well, let's
like it.
Yeah. Let's join Mother Goose and Miss Martha and see what they have planned for us today.
Welcome, friends at home. We're so glad you could be with us today on Mother Goose and Friends. You probably noticed that we were doing some slapping, some clapping, and some waving. And we're going to be doing more of that in just a little while. But first, sister, would you introduce our friends at home to our friends that are here with us today?
You know, I'd be happy to. We were doing a pattern, and I think the pattern is just what you're following. This is the time when we introduce our friends. We have Billy and Matthew and Tess. Welcome, everybody.
But before we get to our slapping and clapping part, we need to follow our pattern of Mother Goose and teach a nursery rhyme next. And our nursery rhyme for today is Starlight, Star Bright. This is a little bit different from Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, so some of you may not know it. So we'll teach this the traditional way. I'll say it through once, and then if everyone will repeat after me as I do it, one line at a time. Then we'll do it all together. Is everyone ready? Okay, friends at home, here we go. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. So here we go. Repeat after me. Starlight, star bright.
Starlight, star bright.
First star I see tonight.
First star I see tonight.
I wish I may, I wish I might.
I wish I may, I wish I might.
Have the wish I wish tonight.
Have the wish I wish tonight.
Let's do it all together now.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight.
That's very nice. Good job, everyone. It reminds me of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, though.
Yes, it's quite a bit like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Why don't we do that one first, and then I have a little surprise for you, so scoot right in.
Okay, let's all do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, because I think we probably all know that one. Ready?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Now, what's your surprise, sister?
Well, come a little bit closer, friends at home. You know, Granny's sign said if we practice our signing, she'd share another nursery rhyme with us. And I think it's Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Let's watch. Bye, Granny Sign.
Thank you. Oh. And now, for a little more patterning. But I think we'll need our flannel board out for this one because we've got some more things that we need to put on our flannel board.
Well, I'll be right back with the flannel board.
Thanks, sister.
Sister, now that we have the flannel board up, it looks like we're going to do some more patterns.
That's right. This week we worked with colors, and then yesterday we worked with some pictures and we worked with some letters. And we've got our pictures and our letters back again today. So for a little review, let's see what this pattern is. So is everybody ready? Cat, A-T, cat, A-T, cat, A-T. Very good. Now, Billy's got some flannel letters, and he's going to come up and put them up here instead of the picture of the cat.
There you go. Now just run your hand over it. There.
Excellent.
Very good.
Now what's our pattern? C-A-T, C-A-T, C-A-T. And remember what the picture was? Cat. And what do you think C-A-T might spell?
Cat.
Cat.
Wow. We're really getting good at this.
So what have we got? Cat, cat, cat. Very good.
Do you have one more up your sleeve, sister?
Well, we sure do. And this one is a... So what's our pattern now, everybody? Friends at home, you doing this with us?
Bat,
A-T, bat, A-T,
bat, A-T.
And Matthew, what are you going to put up there for us? Bees.
Nice job.
Thank you. Okay, so now we have B-A-T, B-A-T, B-A-T. And what was our picture of?
A bat.
So what do you think all of these letters together say?
Bat.
So we've got bat and
Bat
and
bat.
very nice.
I think we got a home run on that one, sister.
My feathers, you're sharp this morning, sister. Okay, and I notice that Tess has some awfully pretty yellow letters over there. So I think she's probably wanting to use them, is that right? First, we've got our pattern of hat, A-T, hat, A-T, hat, A-T. Okay, Tess, let's put those pretty yellow letters up here. Thank you, Tess. So what's our pattern now? H-A-T, H-A-T, H-A-T. So now we have, what do you think? Hat. That's right. So we have hat, hat, hat. So every time we see that pattern of H-A-T, it means hat.
Well, my feathers, I think we're reading.
So patterns eventually lead to words.
They sure do.
That's pretty exciting. But I'll tell you what, I've worked up an appetite. How about you kids? Are you hungry? Yes? What do you have in mind, sister?
Well, it's another pattern.
Oh.
Let's go on over to the kitchen and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
Friends at home, I promised you another pattern, and here it is. This is a really delicious pattern. We've got vanilla yogurt, blueberries, strawberries, and I even topped it off with a little whipped cream and an extra blueberry. How about it? Is everybody ready to make layered snacks? Okay. Here's our blueberries. I'm going to pass those down a little bit.
Sister, does it matter which layers we make first?
No, it doesn't matter. You can use your imagination and start out with whatever you like. So just pass those on down, Matthew. Could you help him a little bit, sister?
Sure, let's get that
There
down
we go.
here.
And there's vanilla yogurt, and there's the strawberries. And you guys can make whatever kind of a pattern you want, and then we'll top it off with some whipped cream.
I think I'm going to start out with Matthew's idea of some blueberries on the bottom.
And Tess, you're going to have a little yogurt. Whoops, excuse me, hon. I was going to bring it closer. There you are.
And I'm going to put one, strawberry on the top. And I think I'm ready. Anybody else need some? There you go, Billy. Oh, pretty.
Ooh, lots of whipped cream. And Tess, a little more whipped cream for you. There you go. Oh, good. You've got it. All right. Let's show our friends at home the beautiful patterns that we've made. We've got blueberries, strawberries, whipped cream.
Wow,
Doesn't that look delicious?
very pretty.
Now comes the best part, the eating. Let's all dive into our fruit sundaes.
And you know, the nice thing about a fruit cup like this, sisters, you could use any fruit you probably wanted to.
You could. And any flavor yogurt, too.
Oh, yes.
This is so good. I can hardly quit eating. But, you know, Bernie called and she said she'd be here in just a few minutes. So I think we better put this in the refrigerator and get ready for Bernie.
Oh, yes, that'll be exciting. I can't wait.
Friends at home, I'd like to introduce you to a special friend of ours. Her name is Bernie, the scientist. What do you have here for us today, Bernie?
Well, I understand you've been learning some nursery rhymes about the stars. And you know, stars are so hard to study if you're a scientist. But I thought today we would take some materials from home and they can make something special to remind them of those nursery rhymes.
What a great idea. You know, I think you know exactly what you're doing. You don't need my help, so have fun.
Thank you very much. And Matthew and Tess and Billy, what I have here is some things you could find at your house. We have just a piece of cardboard like off of a box. And these are other pieces of cardboard that you might find around your house. I also found some material. This is kind of a quilted material. I liked it because it had a nice little pattern on it. And then a piece of old towel. And I'm going to use these with my glue. Any kind of household glue will work. And your scissors. And I'm going to cut out some stars. And I did this a little earlier so we'd have time to work together. And you can see here, I've cut out lots of stars and I've glued them down to this piece of cardboard. And we're going to do what's called rubbings. Rubbings are making the pattern come up through the paper, almost like magic. And what we're going to use is we're going to use our crayons and our white paper and practice some rubbings, and then I'll show you some things you could make at home after you made your pattern. So Matthew, would you like to be first? Okay, I want you to take a piece of paper and put it right on top of the stars. Take one of these white pieces here. And put it right and cover all the stars up so they're hiding, just like that. And then you take a crayon there. Now when you're rubbing, you hold it kind of sideways. Okay, you ready? And just rub, 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 just like this. Keep rubbing now. Rub hard. Just rub all over. You use your red. I've got the blue. So rub back and forth. Rub, rub, rub. Keep rubbing. Keep rubbing. Go over there where the stars at. Keep rubbing. So we find the stars. They're hiding in there. You have to keep rubbing. Oh, I see a star coming. Keep going. Now, would you like to change to a new color? Okay, get a new color, and I'll work on blue here. And there's another star hiding over there, I think. You have to hold your paper kind of still while you're doing the rubbing. Keep rubbing, back and forth, keep rubbing. Can I put some blue there, too? Oh, it'll be a beautiful star with lots of blue on it, okay? I think there's some more stars hiding. Keep rubbing. That's the hardest part, is going back and forth until you see the star come out. Oh, he's going to change to a new color. I think I'll try this one. So back and forth, keep rubbing. There's some more hiding underneath there. Oh, he saw that one. Good. That's a very large star. Good job. Now there's one right up here hiding. I can feel it under my fingers, and I'll work down here. Can you feel it there? Yeah, they're kind of bumpy. That's what makes the pattern when you're done, is the bumpy part. Why don't you change to a new color up here? Let's put a new color. What one we haven't used yet? Oh, let's use orange. I think orange would be a beautiful color for a star right up there. Oh, look at that bumpy star. It's really coming out. Keep rubbing. Good job. Wonderful. Well, you've made lots of wonderful stars there. Matt, I'm going to put your name on this, and then we're going to let Tess make one, and then I'm going to show you some things that you can make at home. And here's Matt's masterpiece with all his stars that he saw coming up on the rubbing. Well, Miss Martha, what do you think?
I think those are beautiful. I was kind of watching you from the chair over there. Look at all those colors and patterns.
Now, since they've made wonderful rubbings, I was going to show the kids some things you could make at home out of these rubbings.
Oh.
And down here, I just took a juice can and I covered it with paper, and then I just cut some of my stars out and put them on the can.
What a great idea.
It could be used for putting flowers in, or you could use it for a pencil holder, or you could put scissors in it, things like that. Another thing that you could do with some of your rubbings that you've made at home is you might make some stationery. If you wanted to write a letter to a special friend, just put the rubbings across the top of the paper and leave this place for writing your words or drawing another picture for a friend. So you could make some stationery. And of course, everybody loves to hang pictures on their refrigerator in different places in their house. You could mount it on beautiful colors, give it as a gift. And here's another one. This one is mounted on black. So boys and girls at home, using your crayons and the things that you can find at your house, you can make wonderful gifts for friends and have a wonderful experience with the stars.
What great ideas. Thank you so much for sharing those with us.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, Matthew, I'd like to thank you for being such a good participant, and Tess, you too, and Billy, and Martha, it was wonderful to be here. I wonder if it'd be okay if I take the kids back to my science lab. I have some new things there I'd like to share with them.
Oh, I bet they would love to go.
Would you guys like to go? Okay, we're going to go. We'll see you another day. Invite me back. I'm excited about coming.
Oh, that would be great. Thanks again, Bernie.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Look who's coming to the door. It's Gallium to dance and sing with us once more.
Hi, I'm Terry from Galliump. I'm going to be singing a song with the kids today. Mother Goose and Martha are out working in the flowers, so hopefully they'll join us next time. But with us today, we've got Jasmine, Billy, Dylan, and JJ, and we're going to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, which you probably already know. So go ahead and join us and sing along. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. you guys. Good singing. Well, I guess we better head on out. Let's get going. Remember to follow the leader on out.
Well, our story for today is Mary Had a Little Lamb, as told and illustrated by Isa Trapani. Now, I have to tell you that we all know the story of Mary Had a Little Lamb and about how the lamb followed her to school one day. But I have an idea this story might be a little bit different, so let's find out. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Now that sounds just the same, doesn't it? Let's see what happens next. And then one day the little lamb decided to be free, and so it wandered off alone to see what it could see. Across the field, up to the barn, the little lamb did stray, and there it met a big brown horse, and led it out to play. But when the gate was open, the horse went charging out, and in its dust the little lamb went stumbling all about. It bumped into the tough old goose as she was walking by. She flapped her wings and hissed and pecked, which made the poor lamb cry. The cow woke up and kicked a pail right up into the air and gave the lamb a milky bath as it was standing there. The little lamb raced back outside, escaping, taking off, but as it ran, it tripped and fell into a water trough. The lamb stood up and shook its fleece, but did not realize the old barn cat would surely get a very wet surprise. The cat let out a shriek so loud it gave the hens a scare and made them cluck and run around in circles everywhere. In the middle of this fuss, a grumpy goat came by and gave the lamb a mean old butt straight up into the sky. Into the pig pen fell the lamb and got completely stuck. When Mary found her little lamb, its fleece was muddy brown. She cleaned it up with lamb shampoo and gently hosed it down. She brushed and fed the little lamb and kissed its sleepy head. It looked at her with sheepish eyes, and then it went to bed. And that's the end of our story for today. But this is certainly a good example of how you can tell a story in your own words and even make up different endings. So have fun with this one and even some of the other nursery rhymes that you might have learned. And in the meantime, thank you for being with us on Mother Goose and Friends. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Well, that was a fun program today. It was a great review of everything we learned.
It's always nice to see things again and remind us of what we can do in different activities with our kids. It's a good follow-up. Our activities.
Yeah, our activities, we reviewed colors, which we talked about all week, and we were introduced to a different shape, a new shape. And this is an art project that you and your kids can do at home. They can cut out any shapes that they want and then put a piece of paper over it and scratch them out. And they can even make their own patterns with the different shapes that they color.
And as they're doing that, it's a great idea to talk about the colors so that as they're coloring, if they pick up the green, say, oh, you picked up the green crayon, and help develop those recognition of the colors for those students.
And they can even look at their clothes and say, do you have something green on? And they can pick out the color in their clothes so they can generalize from the crayons to clothing and things around the room.
The story they told today about Mary's lamb, I liked the way that they took that poem that's so familiar and they turned it into a story that was new and that was added onto. That lamb got into a lot of trouble, didn't he? We do an activity at our house that is a great language skill that's similar to what they did with Mary Had a Little Lamb. We call it, And Then What Happened? I'll start a story, and then I'll stop at kind of an exciting place, and then I'll turn to one of my children and say, and then what happened? And they'll continue the story, and then when they get to a place, they'll turn to one of their siblings and say, and then what happened? and we get some of the most interesting stories, and it really begins developing language, which is important for reading.
Language and imagination, that's what it's all about with our kids. Another thing that I enjoyed watching was the snack. They did the snack that was also a pattern just by putting the different foods together. It's a lot of creativity, and the kids can come up with ideas on their own. It's always fun for new things, new ideas.
Great fun.
Looks like that's all the time we have today. We enjoyed sharing our day with you.
We hope you enjoyed the program today. We certainly did. And
All my friends are